Alright, so as we're winding down our season, getting ready for winter, I've picked up a whole bunch of stuff from some nurseries, maybe big pots, tree pots. Still need to get some more trees. I want some apple and pear, but we'll get there. And then we have all of our figs back out here. They're all lush and green. They've been fertilized. They're getting ready. They're doing great. Once they go dormant, hopefully next season they're all going to, well, these big ones are definitely going into the ground once we get to spring. Anybody else that's here that looks like they're viable to go in the ground, they're going to go right in the ground in spring too. Otherwise, I'm just going to let some of these get as tall as those, and then the following spring we'll give them another year to do their thing. Let's see what else we have in here. A couple extras. Got a little new addition here. He doesn't look much, but he's a nice long neck yellow. Long neck yellow. We're gonna keep him. I'm gonna up-pot him. I got him at Brock's Farms the other day for $7 on their clearance deal. I'm gonna take him and cut him, root him, get a secondary one. We've got a couple rooting right here that are doing pretty alright so far from cuttings. So a Sal's Pride and another Chios Long, and then we have some new freshly cut, ready to go, starting to root yuccas that are there, along with all the other yuccas that are over there and scattered all over the place. And then we picked up a beautiful lemon tree, well, a Myers lemon tree, $80 at the Brock's Farms. Nice and tall. It's about 3.5 feet each of these stems. I did not know lemons had thorns, so I learned. But yeah, they're each very thick, about an inch thick in thickness for each of these branches, about 3.5 feet tall. Definitely needs the bigger pots. As we can see, it's rooting up towards the top, and it's nice because I got those big tree pots over there from same nursery. So I'm gonna put this guy into that and do its thing for winter. And a couple other guys. He started to come back to life. He was all yellow and transparent a couple weeks ago. He's making his way back. And then, not sure what's going on with you. You just, well, you're healthy. You're just wilting. There's some stuff going on here, but I should have cleaned him up a little bit. Well, he needs a little bit more dirt. We're going to give him a little bit more mulch and some compost before they start to take their little naps. Oh yeah, so we got the citronellas all doing their thing. We have 4 more rooting right now, and a bunch of lemon balm starting to root as well in there from the big planters on both sides of the yard. And then I now have a bunch of new varieties in here that I got from Brian Melton at ProFig. I got a fig and berry combo. So in here I have 2 fall golden raspberries, and they're tiny, but they'll get big. They'll be fine. Come to next year, once you get to the spring and you put them in the ground, they're going to take off just like my other raspberry vines did. We have a wonderful phenomenal little tree here, and a yellow long neck as well right here. We have a Columbia blueberry. We have 2 Glencoes and another one he threw in for me that I cannot pronounce, but it is a red variety raspberry. So I'm gonna let these do their thing the next couple of weeks, and then either get them into the ground right before the frost, or just let them go dormant and plant them come springtime. And that's kind of really it. My figs, I got more figs to pick out from over there. Tons on that tree right now. Now they're all starting to go. The other fig tree right there, he's good. Fig tree there, he's still alive, but all his leaves fell off, but he's in like a shady spot because of that tree up there, so that's going to get trimmed, and the tree next to him there. We're going to keep these 2 apple trees on this side of the yard. I'm going to keep them so they're somewhat still low, and then graft onto those a couple of different varieties. The other trees over there, one already took out. That one, he's no good. we're going to take him out and then cut down that silly shade almond tree that never gives me almonds. And then right this way my sun goes back to my peach tree and my blueberries back there, and my new area of blueberries that are over here as well too. So I have many sections of blueberries, which is pretty cool. But yeah, getting back to this side, I'm definitely going to throw in the grafting onto these two, this apple tree, this one, the two black walnuts behind it, they're getting removed, so there'll be more room for me to put in a couple pear trees and a couple cherry trees, which is what I want to get along this whole side of the yard. As we can see, this is where it gets the most. From here onward, it's always sunny, with the exception of whatever this monstrosity wants to do sometimes, depending on the time of the day. But for the most part, it's always sunny on this side. It's usually just shaded all the way from that section of the yard to the back because of all these beautiful trees on my neighbor's side. They are beautiful trees. I do like them. I know it's a pain in the butt to have the shade, but I do appreciate the shade because it keeps everything on that side of the yard nice and cool when everything is scorching over here. But yeah, that's about it. Hey Harles, what's up? There's Harley. Say hi, Harley. She could care less. She's like, I don't want to be out here. But yeah, so there's a random yucca behind her. And yeah, that's it for today. So just excited about the lemon. That's a new one. They had a key lime. I should have got that one, but I wasn't sure I really wanted lemons and limes. I really just like lemons. Then we'll see what else we get. A couple more deals to hit this week. Like I said, all of those blueberries I got there for like on sale. They were clearance for $4. I got them for $2 at Walmart's, and then the local nurseries are all starting to get rid of their stuff. So I might go check back there today and see if there's anything still left over that might be marked down, even though the sale is over. So more to come. More to come.